need outside sources. So no outside sources unless if you want, you can just cite it, MLA format, but you don't need any outside
So
sources.
it's just like essay, but it's just like 3 pages, basically, right? I just need to
Yep.
explain more about the story, right? About the characters, what happened, and what's the message the author tried to give us, right? Basically, because I don't know how I'm gonna make
Yeah.
it 3 pages. Like it sounds a lot, so that's why. But I'll try. I'll
Well,
try. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
you will. You will. People write books about these stories. You can do it.
Yeah. No, for sure. I
You can
will
do
like
it. You
read more about
realize
it.
like 3 pages. 3 pages double spaced is like 600 words. It's not even that much. Like it's like a 5-6 paragraph
Yeah.
essay.
It's like we did a research paper, something like that, right? But obviously not
It's
from
like a
the.
miniature version.
Yeah. It has to
Newspaper
be
is like
double
4
spaced.
pages, 4 or 5 pages.
Yeah, like the 5-page paper that is due at the end of the semester, you have outside sources. It's a little longer. This is a shorter version, right? 3 pages.
Yeah.
Come in, introduction paragraph with your thesis statement. Everyday use by Alice Walker has a wide array of symbolism that depicts the themes going on in the short story. If that's your thesis, that's the paper you write. What are the symbols? How are they connected to the themes? Each body paragraph, you talk about a different symbol, what it means, what it represents, and then your conclusion. So what?
What do
What
you
is the
mean
important?
a symbol, Professor?
So, like the quilt in everyday use, right? What is it symbolic for? What is a quilt symbolic for? Think about it. Like, you know what a quilt is? It's like a blanket, but usually it's like sewn, hand done, right? A lot of times it's like family patches and pieces that are added to it, right? It's usually, especially back in the day. I mean, nowadays things are a little different in society, but back in the day when there was no Amazon and people were poor and couldn't afford things, right? You had to take old clothes, add it onto the quilt, sew it in, it was very, very different back in the day. So what does a quilt represent, right? A lot of the times it represents family heritage and the different generations, right? It's a part of history. There's many different ways you can look at that symbol. But in the context of the story, how is it symbolic? Maggie's version of the quilt versus Dee's version of the quilt. Maggie wants to use it as a quilt. Dee wants to use it as a symbol of status and artsy, an artsy reason, right? Like to hang it on her wall. So again, that symbol in the short story becomes a divisive thing. What does it represent? It represents multiple different things. So again, that would be for you to unpack.
Okay, and another thing, can you please upload a draft one and the final one so we can like submit for the draft, and if we have to fix anything, you can tell us in the comments, and then we can upload to the final one. Can you do that?
Absolutely. I'm gonna add
Okay,
that.
good.
Okay.
So I can upload and you can see, if I need to fix something.
Absolutely. I'll give you feedback, suggestions.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Question: everything you're saying about the essay, it will be on Canvas, right?
Right. So I'm gonna put up like a formal,
Right.
you need to do, but
Okay.
ultimately it's just a 3-page analysis. And in the files folder, there's all the different handouts about literary analysis that I've talked about over the last couple of weeks. So, but like as far as like the requirements, it's just a 3-page MLA style. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy.
Yeah, Professor. So I need to explain what is the story about, right? Like I need to tell you what the story is talking about.
I know what the story's about, but your interpretation of the story, right?
Okay.
I mean, we have the story for the plot, what's on the surface, but then we have what's beneath the surface, right? The big picture. And that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. There's also like, if you go on YouTube and type in literary analysis, like a lot of great videos that explain this stuff too, you know? Utilize the web, right? I mean, I don't make you buy a textbook because A, I pop all those handouts in there, and B, you have the World Wide Web at your fingertips. You know what I mean? Google literary analysis paper, right? Do a little investigating. And again, feel free to contact me with questions. Hitting me up on my email is best bet, because I have 2 Canvases on my phone for the other college I'm working at. And it's like, sometimes when that one's on, I don't get the alerts from this one. So if you email me, it's the best way to get in contact with me nowadays. Crazy old Canvas.
Professor, I have another question. It's about the class. So I see we have, like last semester we did the research center assignment. Do we have to do it again for this class?
Nope.
No, right? So why do I have it? Because I was like, wait, I did it like in college writing too. So I just wanted to ask.
Yeah, it's probably still there from when you took it in the past, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, okay, good, okay.
All right. The paper should be 3 pages in MLA format. No out. I'm gonna add the draft up there today, so you guys, because again, no class next week. Maybe you want to work on it, send me a little something, go right ahead. No outside sources are necessary. What else? Pretty much it for the draft. Letter grade, text, file uploads, plagiarism review. When does this due again? October 19th. Sweet. All right. So I'm going to edit up this for you guys, and I'll just give you the old screen share. So you should see this pop up, 3-page analysis paper, draft only, right? Again, this is where, come on, internets. Come on. There we go. Oh, no. Technology, a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, got it, Professor. We got it.
You got it? Okay. I'm going to edit it more. I'm going to add, like, a little more information in there, but ultimately, again, it's a 3-page paper analyzing at least one of the stories. Check out the handouts. There's one handout called Writing About Short Stories that has different, I went over this a couple weeks ago, but it has different thesis templates you can look at for like point of view style, which would be a good one for Mama when it comes to point of view, style, theme, characters, and all that stuff. So check that out. Feel free to hit me up with any questions. And that's it.
Thank you, Professor.
Oh, you're welcome. Have yourselves a great week. Enjoy the holidays.
Same to you.
2 weeks from now.
Have a good day.
2 stories to read. All right.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you,
Great
Professor.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Professor.
Happy holidays.
Take care.
Bye-bye.